Los adjetivos posesivos largos. This coordinates with página 17 en el paquete. Following along would probably be a good idea. We have a picture here with a caption that is going to give you a preview of what we will be learning today, and the little girl is saying, "Es el carro mío." Primero vamos a recordar a Español 1. Thinking back to Spanish 1, possession. To say that somebody possessed something, you put a de and the person's name. Example, es la clase de Pepe was saying it's Pepe's class. Adding the de and their name after the noun. In Español 2, we learn possessive adjectives. Mi, mis, tú, tus, su, sus, etc. They agreed in gender and number, and they always went in front of the noun. So we said es su clase to say it's his class. Now we're going to learn Español 3. These are called long possessives. The forms are mío, mía, míos, mías, which means mine. Tuyo, tuya, tuyos, tuyas, which means yours. Suya, suyo, suyos, suyas, which means his, her, or your formal. Nuestro, nuestra, nuestros, nuestra means ours. Vuestro, vuestra, vuestros, vuestras, it means your, all, plural, and that's in Spain only. Suyo, suya, suyos, suyas, it means theirs, as in the plural of him or her, or you all formal. So to say it's his class, you would say es la clase suya. Literally, you're translating that to it's the class of his. Es la clase suya. Let's look at how this is formed. We're going to use the example it's his class that we just saw. First, we need to look at who owns it. This determines the beginning of the possessive. Pepe owns it. Okay, from our first example, it's Pepe's class. So we want either the suyo, suya, suyos, or suyas because Pepe goes in the el a usted box. Next, we need to look at the thing that's being owned. Is it singular or plural? Well, we're looking at the word class. That's singular. Is it masculine or feminine? La clase is feminine. This determines the ending of the possessive, so which of the one we're going to be choosing. Example, clase. We want the one that ends in an A because it's singular and feminine. Suya would be the one we would pick. Finally, we're going to place it after the noun. Es la clase suya. It's the class his. Let's do one more example here. It's our quiz. First thing we need to look at is who is owning it. Our. All right? So we know we're going to be in the nosotros box, and our options are nuestro, nuestra, nuestros, nuestras. Step 2, what's being owned? Quiz. A quiz is a singular object. It is also a feminine object, la prueba. Therefore, we are going to be picking the nuestra form to coordinate with the word quiz. Finally, we're going to put the word quiz before the possessive adjective. Es la prueba nuestra. Challenge, if you are a super Spanish speaker and you want to learn how to speak even better and avoid repetition, you can remove the noun but leave the article. This would look like es la nuestra. So we removed the noun, prueba, but we left the article, la, shortened the sentence, and avoided repeating the word prueba again. Una más. This one is a little bit longer. I want to try one more long one. Los libros son de ellas. We are rewriting this, okay? This is Spanish 1 level. We want to bring it up to Español 3 level using long possessives. So first thing we're going to look at is who is owning. Well, that would be ellas. Okay, so we know we're going with the S one. Suyo, suya, suyos, suyas. Step 2, what's being owned? Libros. That's plural, more than one book. And it's masculine because it's los. Step 3, we are going to be putting our possessive after the noun. So we have selected suyos, and you'll be writing, son los libros suyos. Remember that you need to include your verb. A common error when writing these is that people leave out the verb. They just want to write los libros suyos. So be careful to include son at the beginning. Literally in English, you're saying, they are the book yours. Optional challenge is that you could have pulled out the word libros, but left the article to say son los suyos and avoid repetition. Now you're going to be logging on to realidades.com to do one guided practice activity. Be sure to go slow, read the directions and the examples. When you finish that activity and you've achieved higher than 80% using multiple attempts if needed, you will then do the instant check to show me how much you've learned today. When you finish with the instant check, I want you to write down any questions you may have. Tomorrow at the beginning of class, we're going to recap this video, what you've learned, and we're going to answer any questions that you might have about long possessive adjectives. It'd be helpful if you came to class with a couple. Good luck!